Hi, my name is David, and today we'll be doing interview towards our friend here. Her name is Edith, and she's from Holland, the Dutch lady. And so Dutch is obviously her first language, and she speaks Spanish too.
Yeah, my second language.
So what it was like to learn second language?
Well, it's very nice to learn Spanish because the world is way much more open, right? If you go to Spain then or Mallorca, you can do way much more if you can speak the language. And it's nice, you know, if you go there and you can speak with them and I don't know, you can feel more in the country, you know, you can feel the culture and yeah, it's just nice.
Second language acquisition. It allows you being able to go into the particular culture when you talk about that particular language. For example, when you speak Spanish, you'll be able to feel the culture inside the Spain itself, according to Edith.
Yeah.
So what actually motivates you to learn it?
Well, actually I have a friend and she's living now in Spain and she can speak Dutch as well, but I like it to speak Spanish with her, right? And I can teach myself and yeah, because I want to see her sometimes, right? I want to visit her and with her family and over there and yeah, that's actually motivating. And I like the language actually. It's really nice, yeah.
Some people are motivated to learn certain language. For example, Edith, she learns Spanish because she wanted to speak with her friends from Spain better.
So have you ever think of giving up in studying Spanish?
Yes, many times. I was like, I don't like it anymore. But then, well, my friend said, no, come on, try it again. And she
So actually your friends plays a big role.
Yeah.
It is important to recognize that learning a second language is not easy, that maybe sometimes you will give up. But when something that can motivate you is there, that's when you can learn it better. For example, Edith wants to speak with her friends, that's when she can communicate better until now.
What process do you go through while learning this? Was it difficult?
Well, in the beginning, yes, it was difficult because it's way much different than in Dutch and English. So I was like, okay, what is this? But now I don't know, I understand it more and the grammar is not that hard as in Dutch, so it's kind of easy. If you understand it, well, and that's the first part. But now I understand it and it's nice and it's good and yeah, it's actually okay right now, yeah.
So what is the advantages of learning this language?
Well, it's very nice. What I told you already, it's opening your world. And for example, if I go to Spain and I want to hire a scooter or a car or something, and you can ask it, and you can explain it in Spanish, then it's way much easier, and then they will help you more. You know, they can ask you.
The advantage of learning second language itself, when you go to that particular country and that country speaks the language that you're learning, that means that these people will know that you're not from the culture that they're from. That means that these people can respect you better for having the initiative to learn that particular language.
And if you say in English, it is possible, but they're not that open or something, you know what I mean? Yeah.
There's a space between you guys.
Yeah. If you speak language better.
So what is the disadvantages of learning?
Well, it's hard, right? To and it's also hard to switch. So you know, I can speak Dutch and English, and then to Spanish and to English again. You know, and it's hard for them also to understand.
So it's very hard in sometimes you could switch.
Yeah.
Why is it more disadvantageous, right? Because a lot of people thought it's disrespectful to talk with someone that you don't understand the language into. For example, I don't understand Spanish and you speak Spanish in front of me with someone else. That I could think that you're talking about me behind my back. So which is why it's disrespectful and could be one of the disadvantages of learning this particular language.
So what's your memorable memory in your learning experience? Like something is memorable.
Well, I have one nice one actually. I had an internship in Mallorca, one of the islands, and there I met a nice guy.
Wow.
And he was a bartender, but he couldn't speak English or Dutch or German or something, and I couldn't speak Spanish. I could a bit, but not. So then we went on a date, and we were all the time I were walking on the beach, but I was with my phone translating all the time to Spanish. So I want to say something to him, and I was like, okay, I have to first translate it to Spain.
Oh, so it's that is also one of the advantages of learning, that you don't need Google Translate.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Very nice. So how do you keep in touch with the language?
Well, by emailing my friend, right? We try to do it in Spanish, and sometimes we try to call with Skype or Spanish, but it's easier to speak Dutch. But I try to do it in Spanish, and reading some books.
As long as you have the initiative and motivation to learn that particular language, for example, Edith that wanted to email her friend that's with the Spanish language, that means that you'll be able to sustain your language better, right? Try to prevent code switch because some people could feel disrespected by the action that you take, right? But however, there are some advantages that you can take as what I've told you before. So second language is beneficial. Therefore, you should take up second language and don't give up on learning it. Thank you.